If we were to simply proceed with the old plan, promoted before any of these challenges even existed, it would mean Middle Australia missing out on the help that they need and the help that they deserve. And it would mean leaving out millions of women, part-time workers, young people and renters who more than ever deserve a government that is on their side. For me, our responsibility is clear. This is the right decision, not the easy decision. And just as the health crisis of the pandemic meant that governments had a responsibility to change economic policy through measures such as JobKeeper, the cost of living pressures facing Australians on low and middle incomes demand a better tax policy. A plan that responds to the real challenges that people are facing today. Because when I see the pressure that Australians are under right now, it's crystal clear to me that every taxpayer needs and deserves a meaningful tax cut. And that is precisely what Australians will get from our government. We've seen already that our opponents will revert to their predictable shouting and confected outrage. That's all they do, that's all they've got. You won't get to ask the current leader of the alternative government questions at the National Press Club because he hasn't fronted, not once. It's just all negativity, conflict and division. Nothing positive to offer the Australian people. Now, one quote from yesterday that I did have to check when my team told me to check that it was real, and I have heard it. It sums up why I say that the coalition of yesterday have become the no-alition of today. The Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party actually said, a direct quote, "We will fight this legislation in the Parliament. We don't even know what it will look like." They don't know what it looks like. They don't care who it will help. The only thing they are interested in is having a fight, is the politics. So addicted to saying no that they have already promised to reverse these tax cuts and increase taxes on 11.5 million hard-working Australians if they win the next election. And the word that was used is familiar to me from the last election campaign, from the Deputy Leader when asked, absolutely was the term that was used. That's how far down the rabbit hole they've gone. They'd rather stage a political brawl than help low and middle income earners. That's why they voted against cheaper medicine and energy bill relief, voted against secure jobs and better pay, voted against Australian manufacturing and voted against more affordable housing, attacked cheaper childcare and talked down fee-free TAFE. But good government is not about looking for fights. It's about finding solutions. And that is the focus of my government, putting people ahead of politics. That's what our government is doing by broadening these tax cuts so they include everyone. A decision inspired by unity and serving the national interest, delivering for everyone. I want Australians to know that we did not choose this course lightly. This is the right decision for the right reasons at the right time. And we've made it the right way through all of our proper processes. It is the best way forward because it's the best way to help Australians struggling with their cost of living without putting pressure on inflation. This plan will boost the family budgets of Middle Australia and boost workforce participation in our economy. These broader and better tax cuts are not the beginning of our actions on cost of living, and they will certainly not be the end. They fit together with everything we are doing to build a stronger economy across the board, balancing the budget, boosting wages, creating jobs, bringing inflation under control and driving fairer prices for Australian consumers.